The ideas that gave birth to our nation are the ideas that our nation is resistant to right now, and we should talk about that all the time.
In a world where narratives are shaped by corporations and gatekeepers, independent voices matter more than ever. Badlands Media brings together citizen journalists, researchers, and independent thinkers.
The truth is triggering.
Question the narrative. Explore the facts.
It's authenticity, courage, resilience.
Search for the truth others won't.
It's not about being first or being right.
The information war is changing.
It's about being authentic.
Embrace the friction.
Embrace the friction.
Shut the f*** up.
Authentically antagonizing. Join the movement.
I'm going to say how I feel.
Follow Badlands Media.
This is about the future.
The Badlands. What are the Badlands? Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
Badlands. Explain those Badlands. Explain yourselves, ladies. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Alphas Make Sandwiches. We have a very fun show planned today. It was a weird week in history. Looking forward to getting into that. Michelle's going to teach us all how to dress so we look less homeless. Yeah, Christy's going to remind all of us a whole bunch of times that it's Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
And Jackie's got something too, I'm sure.
Jackie's here too.
Jackie's got pictures. I actually did I'm so proud of myself. I did the photo challenge this week and I did it like days ago. Like I was like,
I know. Like you were like the first one.
I know.
Second.
I don't think I've ever done that before. Super pumped about it. How are you, ladies?
Doing great. How about you?
Yeah, good. Feeling good.
Yeah.
I am finally over my hangover from the Kentucky Derby. One of those never drinking again.
Did you hear about the $5,000 mint juleps they were doing?
$5,000.
I should have shared the link. I didn't think about it, but it's a sterling silver 24 karat gold plated cup with stars for the 13 original colonies in sapphires, and then they use a special infused vanilla syrup with bourbon and a mint sprig, and it's $5,000.
No thank you.
And there's other tiers. There's a $2,000 tier drink as well.
It sounds like something rich people do just to piss us off.
Right. For sure.
100%.
What is he on about?
I brought him coffee and water this morning. I don't want to hear it, but he did it. So
he did.
Talked about it.
And you're the cutest little lioness we've ever seen, Brian.
Yes. No, so sorry, really quick side quest, but you know how he keeps talking about Danny, who he had on Sit Rep, our friend. Well, at our wedding, I don't know if he said this, but the first thing he said is, I mean, Brian will end up doing things, but he says, first thing you have to know about Brian Lupo is he bitches about everything. Truer words have never been spoken. So thank you.
Oh, I love that. Eat a whole bag of, and he won't even say the word.
Richard?
Listen, we're starting the show today with a full jar of fucks.
I got two of them.
At the end of it, I don't know.
One for Michelle.
I don't know. I think I've
here. Yeah.
Yes,
I got one for the both of us.
Woo! Yeah, I feel like I've been too nice lately. I need to stop doing that. So we're gonna see how it goes. Bitcoin is back up over 80 again. We're going to talk about River. Stack Sats with River, the Bitcoin-only platform built by Bitcoiners for Bitcoiners. Why River? Zero fee recurring buys. Stack Bitcoin effortlessly, hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly. 3.5% Bitcoin interest on cash. FDIC insured. No minimums. Withdraw anytime. Expert-based U.S. support. Expert U.S.-based support. Human help plus private client services for big buys over 100K. Business accounts, you can boost your balance sheet with Bitcoin and earn 3.5% paid in Bitcoin. Top tier wallet, send, receive, and manage Bitcoin securely, unmatched security, full reserve custody, multi-sig cold storage, and proof of reserves. Join the Bitcoin revolution at badlandsmedia.tv/river and earn real returns. That's badlandsmedia.tv/river. And I love this. I find it so easy. It's kind of a set it and forget it, like a Ron Pro Peel financial asset. just set my sat buys each week and stack sats without thinking of it. And then, you're looking like, oh, Bitcoin's up over 80. And you go look at the River account and you're like, dope. Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
We used it too. And we actually talked about even setting up accounts for our kids to just help them.
Oh, cool.
Start to have it now. Like, man, it sure wouldn't hurt for them to just be having even $5 a month for them while they're young, but pretty cool.
That's kind of my thinking too, because I don't anticipate, and G Bunny would probably yell at me about this, but I don't plan on using it, right? Like I'm stacking it. I'm stacking it to keep. And maybe, when Gtopia comes and it's the only currency that exists or something, that will change. But I kind of think of it as a generational asset as well. And then when you get your Bitcoin, you can also get a Trezor wallet. Your crypto deserves the ultimate protection, and Trezor delivers just that. Trezor offers a secure and user-friendly solution for managing your digital assets. It delivers on its promise of robust security, providing a crucial layer of protection against online threats and unauthorized access. Since 2014, over 2 million users have...
You're echoing or something.
There is sort of background. Since 2014, over 2 million users have trusted Trezor, the world's first hardware wallet, to secure their Bitcoin, Ethereum, and over 9,000 other coins and tokens. With state-of-the-art encryption and offline storage, Trezor keeps your assets safe from hackers, malware, and exchange breaches. Its open-source design ensures transparency, while the Trezor Suite app makes managing your portfolio a breeze. Buy, sell, swap, track with ease. Designed with simplicity in mind, ensures those new to cryptocurrency can navigate its features with ease. With Trezor, you can confidently manage your cryptocurrencies, knowing that your digital wealth is protected by industry-leading security protocols. Visit badlandsmedia.tv/Trezor, Trezor, to get your Trezor and safeguard your crypto with confidence. It's badlandsmedia.tv/Trezor. Great.
Nice.
The digital assets sponsors of today's show. We love it. We appreciate it. You can also support the show by tipping us through Rumble Wallet. And that's a very exciting thing we're starting to play with here at Badlands on Apples Make Sandwiches. So check that out in the Rumble interface. Also, we want to say what's up to Facebook and Kick and what else? Twitch, X,
YouTube.
Rumble, and YouTube. Yeah. Love you guys. We're streaming everywhere today. It's very exciting.
Can't get rid of us.
Can't get rid of us. We're everywhere. All right. So, as I mentioned, I'm pretty pumped because I actually did this week's From Your Camera Roll photo challenge, and I did it early, and I'm excited for you guys to see my pictures.
Yay.
Solid. Really sold it.
Yeah.
We're taking pictures of pets, so I'm gonna probably lower this a little bit because usually they like to blast our ears with that.
No.
No.
Just no.
Can't stop thinking of your
It's such a cute kitty too.
careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond ring.
So, kitties.
Okay, hang on a second. Michelle, can you check in your StreamYard settings? And shout out to Brian Lupo for being our tech support. And make sure that echo cancellation, reduce mic background noise, and automatically adjust mic volume are all checked.
Yes. Oh, reduce mic vacuum background was not. Auto cancellation is on. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, perfect.
Does that sound better?
That might have helped. Yeah.
All right.
Hello. Check. Are we good?
I think we're all right. Yeah. Make sure you're on the right mic too, that you're on your actual mic and not like your camera mic or something. But I think we're okay. All right, Jackie, take it away.
So, cats, dogs, birds, even. We've got a little bit of everything this week. So let me make sure. There it is. We pretty much nailed it, I'd say. Oops, sorry. we've got cats, like I said.
Oh, and toe beans.
Yes, the toe beans. And then, so she's a model. At least she thinks she is.
Sure
Oh
does.
my
She's really
gosh.
leaning into it.
Yes.
Wow.
And then in the grass too.
Fancy.
Avant-garde.
And then Ashe, like she said, she killed it.
So this is Misty Blue. Everybody knows Lily Pad, so I thought I would introduce everyone to Misty Blue. She turned 14 yesterday. It was her birthday, along with Caleb's birthday. We count them on the same day because they're on the same day. And and she's so smushy, and then she's a little bit more regal. It's my 14-year-old girl. She's best girl.
What a sweetie.
I just want to hug her.
Yeah, she's very spoonable.
Oh, yay. And then we've got our Cash distinguished gentleman.
Yes, the bow tie on.
I know. And it's a shark on it because he likes to.
Yep, he does.
His nibble.
Just love bites.
And then we've got Tango,
who's just majestically lounging on my pillow. Just mom, take a picture of me is basically what he's saying, I think.
Oh my gosh, what a model.
Birds.
So this came like randomly. We had a baby bird living in this robolini tree, and it actually has spikes and stuff. Like the mom actually placed it in a really good place to keep it protected, but she made the nest kind of at an angle, and so the baby kept falling out. We finally put him back in, and then 2 days later he's like I don't know, he thinks he can do anything. He's like climbing out all over the tree, and the mom bird just keeps coming over and screaming at him, just like like if you zoom in, like her face is like, oh my god, good bird, you're grounded in life, feed me.
And then of course he's just such a beautiful model.
He is.
And so is this one.
Oh.
And then we got birds again. This is a different angle.
She's still yelling.
Oh my gosh, mouth wide open. Get back in there. That's amazing.
And the baby's like, give me food. I don't care. Cash
Can I have a snack and a drink? Can I have a snack and a drink? Can I have a snack and a drink?
That was a pina colada. I don't know if he's over 21 yet.
I say yes.
Okay.
And then we've got Johnny because he's so cute.
He is very smushy.
And then Michelle, this is Penelope.
Yeah.
What a cutie. Oh.
Oh. And then we got kitty cats.
Yep, that's Bart and Lisa, our cats. Gunnar
I
took
love
that
that.
this morning. And then another one, Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
goodness. And then this was Denise Antu. She sent in her cat, which I love this photo because he or she, I'm not sure, is just like, hello, can you shake my hand or leave me alone?
Kiss the paw.
Yes.
Kiss the paw.
In a boxer basket too.
Yes. And then this one, he looks like he may have put himself in timeout over there.
So far away.
Yes.
How can I give him kisses from that far away?
And then this one was so cute in a kitty hammock.
Knocked out.
Little sleeping face.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Stop it. Oh my gosh.
Got that one.
That's kind of the inspiration behind my hair a little bit, like the calico thing.
Love it.
Then we've got Claire. She was I think this is Gidget. Gidget was knocked out.
Would you
very
say
bored.
Claire's cat?
Claire's cat, yep.
Claire Cat's cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then SW girl or Salbish in the chat.
Oh
my goodness. Her puppy.
I want to carry her around. Is she wearing a dress with the
It does look like that, like a very poofy skirt.
Oh my gosh, I want to see her walking, like her little
butt sachet.
Yeah. Yes.
And then Eleanor sent in her loafers.
Oh,
we need a hug. I feel like some of these are just taking pictures of your pet without actually doing the photo challenge.
I mean, Claire did say that she tried to do it as best as possible, which was this one.
Well,
somewhat acceptable. Like if she lined it up and she probably flipped the camera, I could see it.
Mm.
And then so Eleanor's last 3 photos. of the puppers, and then her cat, whose name is Ashe, but with no E.
Oh,
So
that's a
those,
funny-
and I want to. I got to double check to make sure that I got all the ones from X. Wait, there was one more from X. So let me pull that one in real quick. Here we go. Share my screen. This was Jin. She says, one of my fave photos I took. We lost Scruffy on April 20th, so recently. So almost 2 weeks ago, and miss him terribly. I've cried every day since. He was about 18, we think. Adopted him from a shelter in 2013. He was our goodest good boy.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jin. Beautiful.
Yes. I do think if someone put a picture of the dog and put 3 choices for the name, I think everyone would have picked Scruffy because that's like the perfect name for his little face. Like,
yeah. I tried to get the cat, Kitty, Pharaoh, Derek, whatever we're calling him these days. Every time I went, like down with the camera upside down, you just take off.
Mhm.
Exactly
Like,
what I
no
was doing.
pictures,
No
please.
photos.
Yeah.
The monarch will not be photographed.
It's mysterious.
Gunnar
So
had
now-
to feed the cats to get them to be still for more than a second. So
that's how that goes.
Catnip. You know that you could brew it in their water?
Yes.
And it gets them high. Obviously look it up and make sure it's safe, but I've seen videos of people doing it.
This is not veterinarian advice.
No, it's not.
All right, Jax, what are we doing next week?
We have a mirror challenge.
Ooh,
nice.
I got a lot of those in my house.
Well, not mirror in the traditional sense. We're using water as a mirror.
Oh, like a reflection.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are you going to pull it in?
Crazy photo hack looks weird but works anywhere. First, bring a bottle of water with you. Pour it out on the floor. Flip your phone upside down and bring it close to the water. Use the level to keep the horizon straight and in the middle. The water will create a reflective surface that will instantly level up any photo. Here's the result.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Ooh,
that is cool.
I love it.
Right on.
So you can make a puddle by splashing water on the ground, or you can use an existing puddle. So I figured if you can either make one or not make one, and we can still get the shot.
You could probably use a pool in a lake too.
That's also true. Yeah. Any body of water works.
All right. So water reflecting photos. The video will be on Jackie's social media, pinned to Jackie's social media for the next week. So make sure that you take your photos. And that was your camera roll update.
Get it, Grogu.
Yeah.
It's Baby Yoda.
A little Baby Yoda. I love Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is my favorite Baby Yoda.
Your favorite character?
Yeah, Baby Yoda.
My favorite character in all of Star Wars is Baby Yoda.
Yeah, it's a pretty great character. I think Brian might agree.
Yeah, Brian, don't you just love Baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda? Waiting. It'll come. It'll happen. We'll
Rage fest incoming.
He throws something at me.
He's gonna just walk in and just like cuts camera.
There it is.
House.
Well, first of all, he spelled it wrong, so he's wrong too.
No.
There he is. There he is. Sorry, we were kind of punking him, but
we were intentionally triggering Brian.
Yeah.
I will also never say that. I will always say Baby Yoda, especially now that I know it bothers you so much.
What you said you had fast?
I am who I am. Cannot change me.
I love it.
How are you supposed to spell it, Jackie?
Not Grogu.
It's Grogu with a G.
Yeah.
Grogu is
he's blaming the machine.
Ball Z.
And he's blaming the machine with profanity.
Oh,
calm down, Brian.
It would have been hilarious if auto corrected it to ducking instead of fucking.
Yes,
that just pisses me off. When it does that?
Best.
Yeah,
that is the best.
You know what? You know how you never ever make that mistake.
You
Baby Yoda.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Baby Yoda. Yeah, Siri knows it's
game
Baby
on.
But
all right,
back for you guys before we keep going about May 4th. So my son's birthday is tomorrow, and Rick really wanted him to be born on May 5th. And I tried so hard and I pushed really hard and I missed it by 3 minutes. So we call it Cinco de Gunner, but we really tried to get a May the 4th be with you, baby. But I just, that last push wasn't quite fast enough. So
look at you. I was in labor with Daniel. It kept starting, and it was 3 weeks early. And so they didn't want, like, it was a whole thing. It kept stopping the labor. And then the tribunal stopped working, and he was coming out, and it was Halloween. And I'm like, can't we just wait until midnight? Can we just get to midnight so that he's not in my, crazy ass hormonal pregnancy brain? I was like, if his birthday isn't on Halloween, then he won't get alcohol poisoning in college. That was like, but it's the same weekend though. So like that was irrational, but it shows we're not always rational when we're in labor, but it was the same kind of thing. And then like I said to the doctor, it's like, I don't know, 6:50 p.m. I'm like, can we just like stretch this out and wait so that he's not born on Halloween? And she's looking at me like, no, bitch, like I'm going home. And we're doing this and then we're getting out of here. So anyway, I feel you on that, Michelle.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Brian says tomorrow is Revenge of the 5th. We're going to beat this dead horse all day long.
Or also,
the memes are
Cinco de Drinko
yes.
for white people, or Cinco de Mayo, which is not Mexican independence. It's one singular. Anyways,
Battle of Puebla.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That might come up in history. Oh wait, no, that'll be next week.
Yeah, no, it doesn't come up in history. Not today. Osama bin Laden does though.
Oh, fun.
That'll be fun. Yeah. Why don't we do that now? Okay.
Was about to say, fuck yeah, why not? Fuck
yeah, right. Okay, so on April 28th, which was last Tuesday, which is my wedding anniversary, 24 years we celebrated. But on that day, we had the Kontiki voyage, which I just love this story. I didn't really know it until this year doing this, and so hold for processing. Let me get this pulled in because we're gonna watch a little video about it. I'm still getting feedback. I don't know where I checked.
It's not me. I'm muted.
It's Michelle. It's Michelle's mic for sure. It's picking up, and I don't. Yeah,
I'm gonna mess it
more. Okay, I'm gonna mute you while you do. Okay. So we're gonna pull in this little 3-minute video and check it out.
On the 7th of August 1947, the Kontiki expedition ended when the raft smashed into a reef at the Raroya Atoll in French Polynesia. Welcome to History Pod.
Thank you, guys.
Norwegian explorer Thor Heyerdahl aimed to test his theory that early South American civilizations could have made long sea voyages and reached the islands of the Pacific. He and his team studied ancient rafts depicted in pre-Columbian Inca culture to construct a raft built from balsa wood and other indigenous materials, which he named Kontiki, another name for the Inca sun god Viracocha. Heyerdahl and his crew of 5 set sail from Peru on April the 28th, 1947. The raft was equipped with a small cabin made of bamboo, basic provisions, and a radio transmitter. Their journey relied on ocean currents and trade winds, without the aid of modern navigation equipment or propulsion systems. During their 101-day voyage across the Pacific Ocean, the crew faced numerous challenges, including storms, strong currents, and the constant threat of the raft breaking apart. Despite these hardships, they managed to cover approximately 4,300 nautical miles. The crew also used their fishing skills to supplement their food supplies, catching fish and other sea creatures along the way. On the 7th of August, the Kontiki crashed into a reef on the Raroya Atoll in French Polynesia. The crew all survived, and their expedition provided evidence supporting Heyerdahl's hypothesis that it was possible for ancient South Americans to have travelled across the Pacific Ocean to Polynesia. However, the theory continues to be controversial, with many members of the academic community pointing to linguistic, cultural, and genetic evidence that suggests that Polynesia was instead settled by peoples from Southeast Asia.
So make sure you guys subscribe to History Pod. Those guys are cool. I like their stuff. They're short, bite-sized, and but this I like the story, and I really like this quote from Thor. Love a Thor, right?
Yeah.
Progress is man's ability to complicate simplicity. Love
true.
that. So true. How we doing, Michelle?
I think we're good. I switched to headphones.
Yeah.
Are we
way
good
better.
now? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I don't hear any feedback anymore. Awesome. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was 1947. Happened on April 28th. Moving on to 1945. April 29th of 1945, to be exact, we had the liberation of Dachau, the concentration camp. And I'm going to pull this guy up, pull for processing. Okay, and I want to read, I'm pulling this thing because I want to read the quote here. Other factors besides the SS's wanton cruelty incited new terror among Dachau's prisoners. Food supplies dwindled just as thousands of arrivals evacuated from other camps had to be fed. In short order, overcrowding, disease, particularly typhus, and malnutrition followed the bitter cold of winter. Deaths in the camp soared. Some perspective is needed to comprehend the skyrocketing mortality rate in Dachau. Harold Marcuse's Legacies of Dachau offers us that. Looking back at the beginning of World War II, he contends that between 1,000 and 3,000 prisoners perished in the camp annually between 1940 and 1943. Twice in those 3 years, the death toll surpassed 400 per month. In the autumn of 1944, a dreadful transition occurred. The numbers who died toppled 400 in October, then doubled in November before reaching 1,915 in December. Dachau's final 4 months of operation in 1945 proved truly catastrophic. Between 2,600 and 4,000 inmates per month succumbed to disease or starvation, roughly 100 every day. With the camp suffering from a shortage of coal since late 1944, the crematoria could not keep pace with the tempo of the dying. In response, the SS authorities at Dachau forced prisoners to bring all the dead to a hill located close to the camp and bury them in a pit. And that is from the National World War II Holocaust Museum. I did not add up all of those numbers. You can do that on your own, but so that happened on April 29th. April 30th, the next day, 1945, Hitler is said to have committed suicide. And then the following day, I believe May 1st, May 2nd. So 2 days later after that was the fall of Berlin. So all happening very quickly, kind of a, drip flood, right? Happened very slowly and then all at once. So that was April 29th. Did I have anything else on there? Oh, also the fall of Saigon was April 29th. So a bunch of evacuations. And of course, if you want to dig more into any of these historical events, all of the sourcing, all of the write-ups are on my Substack, asheamerica.substack.com. And let's go now to April 30th. So I mentioned that, Hitler allegedly committed suicide on April 30th, 1945. And then we had some other key dates. So April 30th, 1789, George Washington was sworn in as president.
Wow.
Which is very exciting. I'm going to read a little bit from his inauguration speech here. On the one hand, I was summoned by my country, whose voice I can never hear but with veneration and love, from a retreat which I had chosen with the fondest predilection, and my flattering hopes with an immutable decision as the asylum of my declining years, a retreat which was rendered every day more necessary, as well as more dear to me, by the addition of habit to inclination, and of frequent interruptions in my health to the gradual waste committed on it by time. On the other hand, the magnitude and difficulty of the trust to which the voice of my country called me being sufficient to awaken in the wisest and most experienced of her citizens A distrustful scrutiny into his qualifications could not but overwhelm with despondence one who, inheriting inferior endowments from nature and unpracticed in the duties of civil administration, ought to be particularly conscious of his own deficiencies. In this conflict of emotion, all I dare aver is that it has been my faithful study to collect my duty from a just appreciation of every circumstance by which it might be affected. She's saying, I don't want to do this. I want to go chill at Mount Vernon. Like I've earned it, right? I mean, we won the war, guys.
Or like, you have to put at least 27 3-syllable words in this speech, or else
like 2 sentences.
You're not getting elected. You're not getting elected.
Edit, George. Yeah, but he's like, I don't want to do this, but everyone's retarded, and so I have to. And I think that's the gist.
You guys are forcing my hand.
Yeah, that's what he said. That is what the man said. So shout out to George Washington. Let's see what else we have. The same day in 1803. So, what is that? 14 years later, Thomas Jefferson executed the Louisiana Purchase. And there's a good quote in here as well. I'm a huge Thomas Jefferson fan, but this one I just kind of want to, take off my glove and smack him across the face with it. Hold on for processing.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah. So he's rationalizing, right? Because Jefferson was a constructionist. He believed the text says what it says in the Constitution, and we shouldn't be reading a whole bunch of stuff into it, and we shouldn't be taking a progressive path on it. Except he wanted to do the Louisiana Purchase. So he had to, rationalize how he was able to engage and had the authorities to engage in such expansion of the authorities given to him under the Constitution. So he wrote in a letter to John Breckinridge in August of 1803, kind of rationalizing in hindsight what he had done. It is the case of a guardian investing the money of his ward in purchasing an important adjacent territory and saying to him, when of age, I did this for your good.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to do it.
You are not my guardian, Big Daddy government. Nonetheless, what we do.
I digress.
It's easy. They're always rationalizing, and government does it today. I mean, way more today. I think that was actually kind of a hard decision for Thomas Jefferson, and I think he kind of toiled over it. In that broader letter, which you can read the entire thing on the Substack, in that broader letter, he struggled with it. It was, something that he had to kind of, go back and forth with. Eventually, chose to purchase the territory, which is cool, man. I mean, we wouldn't have Colorado. Then again, we wouldn't have Colorado. But yeah, I think that the ability of government to rationalize breaking its own rules is something that we should talk more about. And in 1993, CERN, on the same day, April 30th, 1993, CERN released the internet to the public domain. The World Wide Web software was made freely available, accelerating global internet adoption and digital communication, just like they drew it up. And I would like to remind everybody, if something is free, then you're the product.
Yep.
I told you, weird week. May 1st, we have 1931, the Empire State Building officially opened. I like this quote from A.D. Alawat. I don't know who that is, author, I think. The Empire State Building is like a lady. She's like the queen in chess, the most powerful piece. She's like America.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then also we had George, one of the biggest faux pas in kind of U.S. foreign policy and wartime posture history, et cetera, is when George W. Bush, stood aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln and gave the mission accomplished speech. And the mission was not, in fact, accomplished. This is 2003 that we're talking about here. And of course, that war would go on for like 17 more years. But this is his communications director, and I had not heard this story before. Bush's communications director. One of the biggest regrets of my life was mission accomplished, and that speech, because all the intentions that went into
that's what she said.
Whoa. That is what she said. Yeah, she said mission accomplished when in fact it was not. That is what she said. One of the biggest regrets of my life was mission accomplished in that speech, because all the intentions that went into why we did it the way we did it were lost. The exact opposite narrative came out of it. Our whole point was that we did not want to do a declaratory speech like Bush won from the Oval Office. How do we make it about the troops? We got the story about the USS Lincoln, which had been on the longest deployment in the history of the Navy because they were in Afghanistan and had to turn around and go back to the Gulf, Iraq, 14 months in the water. Why don't we go out there and speak to them from there? And then you start thinking about the daunting task of delivering a speech to the nation from a moving aircraft carrier. So I sent one of my team. One of my deputies was the former Emmy Award-winning producer. They flew one of the deputies in the White House, the Bush administration, the Emmy Award-winning producer. Feeling a little wag the dog-ish, no? So I sent one of my team. One of my deputies was a former Emmy-winning producer. They flew to Hawaii, got on the boat in Hawaii, ship. Thank you very much. Again, in the text, it never said mission accomplished. In fact, erroneously, Don Rumsfeld takes credit for taking mission accomplished out of the speech, which is not true. It did not work that way. And here's the thing, guys. You got a big fucking banner above his head that says mission accomplished. So it doesn't really matter what was in the text. It was always going to be the mission accomplished speech. It was always a terrible idea. I was back, as a completely retarded bushy waving a flag at this point. So, I can only, shaming myself when, if you feel ashamed by what I'm saying, I'm also shaming myself, everyone. And mission accomplished. Not much.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Bush.
Yeah, so much for so much. All right. So that is May 1st. And then on May 2nd, we had the fall of Berlin, as I mentioned. The King James version of the Bible was allegedly published. The date is a little bit in dispute, but it's early May and most commonly cited as May 2nd. So we're going with it. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah. It's always good to have the Bible. Especially
it's
the Bible
best-selling book.
The Bible accessible to the people and not gate-kept by a bunch of weirdos in robes. So that's nice. Mm-hmm. And then May 3rd, which is, obviously in 2002, Caleb was born.
Yay.
Yeah, I was
Congratulations, Ashe. You did it.
Yeah.
1937, Gone with the Wind won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction. This is an excellent novel, in my opinion. Forms the basis of one of my favorite movies, with Vivian Leigh as Scarlett O'Hara. It's fantastic, and mixed reactions. I find that most men can't stand Gone with the Wind, and women who have watched it generally like it. What about you guys? Have you seen it?
I have never seen it, but we have the museum here in Marietta.
Yeah, I don't think I've
never been this disappointed in both of you. Michelle?
Sorry, I'm really confused by there's like sounds and like bird sounds in my ears. I'm trying to figure out what
we heard a car driving by coming through your mic before.
Like
I don't know what that
lawnmower.
Yeah.
Something.
I thought it was a lawnmower. I thought it was a car.
Sure.
It was an engine.
I thought it was an airplane.
All right. Michelle, have you seen Gone with the Wind?
Yes, I have.
Okay, thank God.
And one of my mom's best friends, she lives next door to a home that is an exact replica of the home from Gone with the Wind on Newport Beach in California. So
nice.
It's pretty cool to go. We got to vacation at her house a few times, and it's pretty amazing to get to witness like how incredible that actually is.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That is
okay. I might have seen I think on a vacation with my family, we might have seen like some sort of like small town play that was based on it, but I don't think I've actually seen.
It doesn't count, Christy.
I know. I have to ask my mom because I can kind of remember it, but it.
Community theater's representation of Gone with the Wind does not count.
Okay. Okay, I'll watch it. Okay,
You have to.
Brian.
It's like
Brian.
it's almost 4 hours. Just FYI.
Oh,
Fun.
don't give him that.
But so I remember Joshua, my middle son, when he like wanted to go to the park or something, and I'm like, I'm watching Gone with the Wind, and he kept coming in like every hour. He's like, "Isn't it over yet?" I'm like, "No, we haven't even gotten to the intermission yet, kiddo." 1952, May 2nd, or May 3rd, rather, the de Havilland comet. The comet is the name of a plane, not an actual comet.
I was gonna say, what?
The
Yeah,
world's
What?
first commercial jetliner, beginning the age of passenger jet-based aviation. That was kind of cool. 1952. Back when, we were a proper country. And then today, the only one that I really pulled in to talk about today is Kent State. Pretty unfortunate incident where the military opened fire on a bunch of kids. It's hard sometimes doing this because I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I'm like, is this an operation? And then people are like, no, I saw that. I was, my new people, and my brother's sister's kid was nearby and saw. So I don't know. I'm going to leave that for others, but I saw this this quote, which is a very impactful quote, and kind of makes you wonder. I was a white hippie boy, and then I saw exit wounds from M1 rifles at the backs of people I knew. It's also Neil Young song, Ohio, which I almost quoted in the thing, but I decided to quote The Survivor instead of Neil Young because he's Canadian and kind of a douche. So,
and he's fake.
And Canada's fake, exactly. Exactly. So that's let's see what else we have today.
Well, you have yesterday, this year, Spirit Airlines closing down completely.
On the same day as jet travel launched.
Yeah.
The spirit of airlines died.
Literally.
There's got to be comms there.
No, and so I have a friend.
Decode that, bitches. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have a friend that's a pilot for Spirit, and she's been posting like all this stuff. Well, no. So he is the pilot, but my friend is a she. But I guess they're both my friends. Anyways, they were posting how they all were at the headquarters, and Spirit, they took a tarp and like just covered the sign that said Spirit, like the big, crazy sign. They just covered it up so that all of the people who work for Spirit couldn't take pictures in front of it. I'm like, she's posting so much more like inside stuff with the Spirit thing. So if I find more,
right, yeah, that
sounds
like a topic we need to.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you for pointing out that little synchronicity on the day that the age of jetliners launched.
It's the day the Spirit died.
74 years to the day after the age of jet travel launched, the spirit of airlines died.
Guys, I just came up with a song. I know I just sang part of it. It's the day the Spirit died, and they were singing "Bye Bye Spirit Airlines."
Okay, you didn't come up with that song, but you did repurpose it in a great way, and I'm here for it.
Spirit in the Sky, I like that one too.
The problem is if you start singing that song, we're gonna have me and Closure, so we're gonna have to sing the whole thing, and it's a really long song.
Yes, please.
I do know all of the words.
We'll save it for Deadwood.
There we go.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Karaoke guy will love that. We're like, here's our 14-minute song that we're going to sing. Also on May 3rd or May 4th, rather. I suppose I didn't put the date in here. I think it was night. I have to look it up now because I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Blonde and retarded right now. 1886. I could have sworn I put that in there, but I'm not seeing it. 1886, the Chicago Haymarket Affair. So I thought this was interesting because it is a rioters clash with police and police kill rioters story. Another one that happened on the same day as Kent State, but this was in 1886. The Haymarket Affair is considered a watershed moment for American labor history at a time when fears about the loyalties and activities of immigrants, anarchists, and laborers became linked in the minds of many Americans. Unarmed strikers clashed with police at Chicago's McCormick Reaper Works factory. That sounds like a fun place. Reaper works.
Reaper.
What are we doing? The deaths of 6 workers became a call for direct action, and a public rally was called for the following day to be held in Haymarket Square. Again, the police and the strikers clashed, but this time a bomb was thrown, resulting in the death of 7 policemen, and many in the crowd were injured. The police, uncertain about the source of the bomb, fired into the crowd, killing 4 of the demonstrators. The identity of the bomb thrower is still a mystery, but 8 men were indicted on the charges of conspiracy to commit the act. 1, snitches get stitches, and shout out to those guys for never caving. And 2, is it weird that all of the defining moments of the labor movements in the history of our country are generally violent? Just like
it is a little weird. Yeah.
Nothing happens until it gets brought to that level. It's almost like,
yeah, I mean, I think that so my head goes to Colonel Towner's work on Gladio and the history of labor, organized labor, working with the mafia and working with the CIA to actually affect social change. And so organically, are labor movements always violent? I would probably argue no, but inorganically, as they are, so and by organically no, I mean the people showing up in the street to march, right? Like I think about Black Lives Matter, which is not a labor movement, but it's a good example in this. I met a bunch of Black Lives Matter protesters, activists here in Colorado, right? They were not Marxists. We disagreed on a bunch of ideas, but we had a ton of common ground as well. Their assertion, their claim was that their marches and their movement were co-opted. You had agitators come in, and we can think about this from like a J6 kind of thing, right? Agitators come in and fuck a bunch of shit up, and then the organizing entity gets the blame for it. I think that's generally what's happening around these labor movements. But organized labor is so corrupt at this point. It's hierarchies of it's full-blown institutional hierarchies of corruption. Was it that way in 1886? I don't know. We'd have to probably ask Roxanne, because she would definitely know. But I thought that's interesting. It's like, I don't know, May 4th, maybe it's the Star Wars thing, but seems to get the rebels get out of hand on May 4th.
Oh my gosh.
Going back to 1886.
Wow.
George Lucas.
I think Brian's kind of proud of that sentence you just said.
Probably.
She's probably like smiling.
Yeah.
She's like, she used a reference on her own of Star Wars.
I know. Look at that. And it was on point.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
way to go.
Pretty great.
All right, everybody, that is your week in history.
Yeah.
All right, and that means after we've just learned history, that it's time that we have language class.
I wish I had tiny glasses for the little guy. I wish.
That would.
I didn't think about it, but I don't think I also don't own tiny glasses. I could have probably formed them out of like a.
I have tiny sunglasses on a rubber duck.
Oh my god, that would
like
be perfect.
Mr. Potato Head glasses.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, today, is Once in a Blue Moon, guys. And the reason why I picked this one it doesn't have to be this week, but this month there is going to actually be a blue moon.
Woohoo!
We're going to learn what that means and where that came from. It is not the most exciting origin story, but it's on point. So we're going with it. And I had a lot of fun making this slideshow. So once in a blue moon means something that happens very rarely. It is the phrase that you use when an event is so uncommon that you can't believe it will actually happen. If your friends say they cook dinner once in a blue moon, you shouldn't hold your breath, and you may want to keep snacks nearby.
It's me.
Great. Oh, snacks? What was me and Jackie's go to the room, go to that
M Club.
The M Club, and get all the snacks and have them in our purse just in case.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't talking about the snacks. I was talking about the cooking once in a blue moon. That's definitely me.
Oh, that's also me.
Baking counts as cooking, I think, right? You bake bagels and
Yeah, but even baking, I do like very sparingly.
Oh, I bake every week at least once.
Yeah, no.
And maybe once every 2 weeks.
No, if I do something, domestic, I'm pretty much looking for a trophy. So.
Well, you deserve it. Well, the phrase likely developed from older expressions like once in a moon, which meant about once a month or just occasionally. Over time, blue seemed to have added a sense of rarity or impossibility rather than referring to the modern astronomical blue moon idea. One early line from 1528 used the moon is blue in a way that meant something absurd or impossible, which is a very medieval way of saying that is not happening. So a blue moon wasn't a thing until a lot further in the future. So the phrase is traced back to a 1528 anti-clerical pamphlet by William Roy and Jeremy Barlow, which included the line, "If they saw the moon is blue, we must believe that it is true." And it rhymes too. It's pretty.
I love rhyming things.
Right. And I had to read this like 3 or 4 times to like say it, like read it and actually say it in a way that made sense, because you want to be like, if they say the moon is blue. That could have been closer. I don't know. Like Ashe, try an accent.
Can you do that again?
No.
If they say the moon is blue, we must believe that is true.
I like it. It is one of the earliest recorded written uses.
We should start calling it the mon.
The mon. When the mon.
Mon is blue.
That's what the next time Ashe cooks.
Irish.
She's gonna shout that into her house. She's just gonna scream it out loud.
I do Barlow, and I feel like it's got to be a little bit Irish, right?
I think so.
I want a beer now. That's what I want. I digress.
I'm never drinking again, but yeah.
A blue moon, perhaps. It's one of the earliest recorded written uses tied to the idea of behind the idiom. Later in the 1800s, the phrase had settled into the meaning of very rarely, which is much less poetic, but far more practical. So just a couple fun facts. A modern blue moon usually means the second full moon in a calendar month, which happens every few years, approximately every 2.5 years, roughly every 30 months. So the next one is the last day of May this month. And I think the first one just happened.
Yeah, one was on the 1st and one was on the 31st.
Yes.
It's on my calendar.
There was one on Friday.
Yeah,
a regular. This is the regular moon. The one on the 31st is the blue moon.
No? Okay.
Yeah, the moon the other day was amazing.
Oh yeah, so bright. It's probably one of the ones that are another one like a super moon or one of those ones where it's like a lot closer to our atmosphere. The idiom was already around long before the modern definition became common, so the moon was not the original star of the show. That said, you should probably remember what you told your friends you would do once in a blue moon, because they might hold you to it. So if anyone in Ashton's family is listening, she is cooking you guys dinner once this month.
What? No. Agree to that.
I don't know. You said once in a blue moon you cook. So
there was a blue moon this month.
Yeah, so on the 31st, we're all coming over for dinner.
You saw me standing.
Oh, yes. I love that song.
Yeah. All right.
I was thinking, when the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with my... Okay, I'm done. I'm not singing anymore.
I don't know that one. I'm sorry.
I don't either. I enjoyed it though.
I would have enjoyed it. I literally have that record, and I am ashamed.
You didn't know the song.
I am ashamed.
I listened to it. Yeah,
right.
Put that bad boy on.
Yeah. Jackie has to be shamed into putting it on her show later on this week.
There you go.
Yeah, you do a music
harmony.
I know. That's why I'm ashamed.
Well, that is what once in a blue moon means.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Wait, where is it?
Love it.
All right. Before we move on and hand it to the adult in the room, who's gonna do a proper segment on the show, we should talk about Mother's Day.
Yes.
Last winter, the world met Madame Margie, the moistureless. But while Badlandia banded together at Gart, she evolved. While deep in her lair, she uncovered 4 sacred instruments of hydration. The lip balm, the lotion, the tallow bar, and the new stainless steel gua sha. Together, they wage war. Flaking has fallen, roughness retreats, dryness trembles, and among the rebels, Mother's good boy. But elsewhere in Badlandia, rebellion grows, the beards remain.
Shave them all off.
Visit softdisclosure.com and use promo code Mama's Boy for 20% off your Mother's Day bundle. And when you buy 2 Mother's Day bundles, you get an 11-ounce lavender vanilla for free. For softness, for victory, for moms.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA.
So good.
Yes.
I got mine.
I think instead of the I love mom shirt, I think he needs to wear the one that says Mama's good boy, because that line gets, or yeah, however it goes. Yeah. That is the funniest line to me in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We love Jay Triet and we love Margie, and, you know, we'd love her more if she'd stop telling everyone to shave their beards, but, you know, it is what it is. And $60 value when you buy 2 bundles. You get a free full-size lavender vanilla lotion. It is the best lotion out there.
It is.
I really think that our lotion, our goat's milk lotion, Annie's goat's milk lotion, is like a super expensive face cream. It's the only thing I use on my face. It's, you know, it's the only lotion that I use, period, pretty much. Sometimes I will, if I need deep, I'll do the tallow bar and then cover it with lotion after that. It's like a super dry day. Summer's coming up, so there's going to be a lot of that going on. But it's just absolutely the best lotion. And if you you know, you're looking for something to get for mom, for either your mom or your wife or whoever else you're buying, baby mama, right? Whoever else you're buying Mother's Day gifts for, can't go wrong with Soft Disclosure. We also have the stainless steel gua sha, and when you go on, or gusha as we call it here on Badlands, if you go on to the Soft Disclosure site, you will find a video of Jackie showing you how to use it in all of the different, many different ways.
I actually discovered a new way on how to use the gua sha. You can use it on your legs for cellulite.
Oh,
What?
Okay, that makes sense.
No way. That's cool.
It does make sense. Yeah.
Do you go up like toward your heart? Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So what I would do is just I will do the long strokes from the kneecap all the way up to the groin area, and then what I'll do is I'll go back and forth, like kind of doing like a kneading motion to just kind of like break it up a little bit, and then just do the long strokes again. So yeah, the more you know.
Yeah.
The more
Fantastic.
you know.
Softdisclosure.com, promo code Mama's Boy, MAMAS boy. And that'll grab you 20% off the site, and it will also give you access to that bundle where when you buy 2 Mother's Day gift bundles, you get a free full-size lotion, lavender vanilla lotion for mom. Really, really good stuff, guys. And you're supporting America, right? I mean, this is the parallel economy. You're supporting Badlands. You're supporting a local coffee grower in the Wet Mountain Valley. You're supporting cattle ranchers. There's news about cattle ranchers today coming out of the administration. That'll be in the brief tomorrow, badlands.substack.com. But yeah, softdisclosure.com, promo code Mama's Boy. Get your gifts ordered because Mother's Day is in 6 days.
Yep.
So, all right, Michelle, my darling.
Hello. All right.
Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Everything, essentially.
Attempting to look homeless is probably my first mistake, but
I don't know. Well, I'm probably going to be taking this a few different directions that people don't expect. But so basically, I've always really been into fashion. I have always loved clothes my whole life. I was voted best dressed in junior high. And all that I wore through junior high was either things out of my grandma's closet or stuff from the Goodwill. And somehow I still got voted best dressed because I didn't look like anyone else in my school. Everybody else was wearing Gap and Abercrombie and Fitch, and I was wearing neon bell bottoms and Hawaiian shirts with like 65 plastic necklaces and all my grandma's 70s dresses, and I would cut them to make them even shorter. And I just had fun with fashion, and I always have. And then getting older, having kids, getting a little more serious about life. I don't know that I've ever been that serious.
I would say that you're not a serious person.
No, serious. My nickname growing up was always the human highlighter. So I'm not quite that anymore. Like I was always neon from head to toe, no matter what. And I feel like I've done that more with my personality more than my clothes, but I still I love a good neon every now and then, but it's not real great for my skin tone. So I don't do it so much anymore. But all that to say, I have always loved fashion. But getting older, having kids, my body changing, I realized that I was using clothes to hide my body rather than actually like go, hi, this is me. And I'm really proud of who I am. And I started going through my closet and going, this is not me. Like, and putting things on and going, this doesn't show who I am. This is literally just hiding what I'm ashamed of or what I don't like about myself. And so I went through my closet and literally tried on everything and got rid of a huge bunch of boxes of clothes. Just went, gosh, none of this is me. And thankfully, most of the things I do get from the thrift store. So I didn't really get rid of all that much money because it's always real cheap where I shop. And I love it that way.
Because you can get more.
Exactly.
Yes, 100%. But so just going through and going, okay, like, who am I? And also with Tamarack Garden growing and realizing like, wow, I'm like a CEO of my company or something like that.
You're kind of a boss.
Kind of. I mean, I'm out picking weeds. Yesterday I was washing dandelions all day, but still, like, maybe I want to take myself a little more seriously. Maybe I want to dress the way that I want to be treated. Maybe I want my business to grow in a way that people go, oh, that girl must be in charge. And so I wanted to feel more like myself and like the person I want to be, not the person that's hiding behind her clothes because she needs to lose a few pounds. And so I started looking at my wardrobe differently. And I have a friend who's become a good friend recently. Her name is Kelly Devine. And she's on Instagram. Her handle is Positive Kelly. And she has been sharing, she really encouraged me just through what she's been posting about being more comfortable with wearing what I want to wear and being who I want to be and not being in the background of my own life, but going, hey, bitches, this is me. I want to dress how I want to dress. And so if you're on Instagram, follow Positive Kelly because she does such a good job. And she's a stylist in the Spokane area, but she shops for people from thrift stores. And then she helps put together outfits from there and helps people. She goes through their closet and helps them kind of figure out where they really want to be at and what they want to wear. But so huge shout out to her. I think she might even be watching. And that really helped me to go, wait, hold on. I would like to dress myself the way I want to dress myself. And so in this whole process, I ran across this podcast. It was on the Mel Robbins podcast. And she had on a stylist. Her name is Erin Walsh. And she's some stylist to the stars. And I listened to her podcast and I haven't had any podcasts that I like Mel Robbins, but I haven't ever had any that like hit me like a ton of bricks, but this one did. And it was about clothes and it really surprised me. So I want to share what I learned from that and then some of my own things too. So I am going to pull in what I did. Let's see. Do I hit image file? That's probably it, huh? Oh, no, wait.
If you're sharing a presentation, you're going to want to hit the slides and presentations. I thought we said we were going to share it by a link, though.
Oh, yes. I do have a link. Yeah. Is that share screen?
Share screen. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Here we go. So, that's it. Okay. Did that work?
No.
Oh, okay.
You have to, so down at the bottom, share screen, then you'll select which tab is what will be pulled up. You can also across the top hit window or entire screen, and then actually hit share, and you should be good.
Okay.
There
Did that work?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So we are talking about the art of intentional dressing. And sorry, I may be a little slow on this because I have never shared screens before. So hopefully I do this.
You should just be able to navigate through and it'll change automatically. Yeah. So just go to your presentation. Don't worry about being in here. We'll take care of it on this.
Awesome. Right on. Thank you. Okay, sweet. So here we go. All right. So the main thing that I learned from this, she said, start your day with 6 words. Walk in front of your closet, take a breath, and say, how do I want to feel? Not how do I want to look? What am I doing today? But how do I want to feel? And when you're doing that, have a little compassion on yourself, because as women, our body weight can shift up to 7 pounds like in a week. We are constantly shifting back and forth due to hormones, retaining water, all sorts of things. So maybe we don't feel great on the inside, but how do we want to really feel? And I started asking myself that, and it's changing the way that I am dressing my body. So when you dress, think about who you want to be. And then some advice that she gave was find 3 words that are words that describe how you want to feel that day. So for me, most days, how I want to feel is colorful, quirky, and authentic. Those are the way that I want to feel. But maybe for you, it could be happy, effortless, unique. It could be soft, homeless, and cozy. How do you want to feel?
We're getting closer.
Yeah. Or it could just be
unapproachable.
There.
Housing challenged.
Okay.
Section 8.
There we go. There's your 3 words. So how do you want to feel? So you might not need to look in your closet. You may want to look in your kids' closet then for their work clothes. But coming up with
I do have words. Like you talk about your relationship with fashion. Like I have clothes, and it's less so now because I work from here most of the time, and I rarely go out. And if I'm going to an event, there's usually a dress code or something, right? But like previously, clothes were armor, right? Like it was, but if I was, because I spent a significant amount of time traveling, and the clothes that I brought with me it was this kind of direction. How do I want to feel? But it was usually like I need my armor, So I haven't thought about clothes in this way in a really long time.
Yeah. And it's interesting because Erin actually talked about that too, because I think she lives in New York, and she's a fashion designer, and I think she actually is she's been designing things for the World Cup.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Doing some really big things. And so some days she's a mom of 3. Some days she wants to feel fashionable and cozy and approachable. And other days she wants to feel like a badass bitch, depending on where she's going. And so she does talk about clothing being armor. And so for this gal, she was saying on the days that I need to show up as the person in charge, I wear my black blazer, I wear my most awesome jeans I've got, and I wear my white button-down shirt because those make me feel awesome. And she talked about a great blazer really as being armor. And I obviously love a good blazer. I have so many, they're all different colors. And my 16-year-old may say that I look like a lesbian when I wear them, and I'm going to own it, and I'm still going to do it because I don't care.
Yeah, I do sometimes walk in front of Brian and say, how much of a lesbian do I look like? Like, is it a cute lesbian, or he's so annoyed. He sits here in this chair and looks at me like, and I'm just like, but like, how homeless and lesbian do I look? Like, is it moderately?
Am I at the right level of homeless lesbian right now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good litmus.
Yeah, Rick's answer is usually yes, dear.
Sure.
Yes, dear.
Oh, so, I like this is one thing I'm super grateful for both my husband and my boys about is they will tell me if I'm wearing something that looks retarded.
Oh, same.
They won't just yes me or like, oh, you look great. Like no, that doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Yep. I've been shamed
yeah.
ever since I was a child. My brother is like the most ruthless human being. He's 4 years younger than me and will literally tell me, he'll look at me, he's like, "Are you sure you want to leave the house in that?" And I'm like,
Did
"Oh,
you meet him in Coco?
yes.
Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, it's making more sense.
So
awesome.
he's like, yeah, you sure you want to go?"
We should have
I
been
love it. So my 13-year-old did that for me actually in Nashville. It was the day that I was going to meet you gals over at the bar the day before GART started. And I had on this outfit and I walked down from my room and my 13-year-old goes, "You're not going to wear that, are you?" Like, "Well, yeah." And he goes, "Can I just take a picture of you and show you what you look like?" And he did. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I look like a stuffed sausage. Thank you so much. I'm going to go change."
That's loyalty. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. He was he was the only one that was home. That boy, he had my back. It was great. I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't like that at all. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on."
And you looked fabulous when you showed up.
Thank you. And I felt really good too. So yeah, I felt like I could breathe, which I couldn't breathe in the other outfit. So that was good.
I think is important.
Just a wee bit. Yeah. So she talked about know the 3 pieces in your wardrobe that you feel best in and have those on a day when you need to go out and do something, when you need to show up, you need to command respect. Maybe you're meeting someone, maybe you're pitching a new podcast idea. I don't know, whatever it may be. But having the 3 pieces in your wardrobe that you feel really good in, even if you're not going to do something super fancy that day, but you just want to feel really good, know your 3 pieces. For me, I have a pair of really long flare dark blue jeans that just fit really well. I have it. Actually, it's this this guy here. I love this one. And then I have a black V-neck top that has like kind of puffy sleeves or shoulders. And maybe it has shoulder pads even, but I feel awesome in it. And I've worn it to all different things. And I always just feel a little better when I wear any of those. So know your pieces that you're going to feel better in. Maybe you have to go do something out in the real world and you feel like crap. You're like, "Well, I feel like crap, but I don't want to look like crap. So I'm going to wear my 3 go-to pieces that I know will at least make me feel better than I'm feeling on the inside." So those have really helped me a lot. Moving on. Okay. So be kind to yourself. You don't have to be the perfect size. None of us are ever going to be the perfect size. It's not going to happen. We may reach our ideal weight and there's still going to be something that we're not happy about. That's just part of life. So with learning how to dress your body, if you have a friend in your life that you look at and you go, "Dude, like she's always put together. She's got she just has figured out how to dress her body in a way that fits." Reach out to that friend, maybe have them come over and go through your closet with you and go, "Hey, could you help me maybe come up with a few outfits that I can just have easy to wear when I want to go out and feel really good?" Maybe you've gained a few pounds, maybe you've lost a few pounds, whatever it may be. Just to have a few outfits on hand where you go, "I feel great in this." And I've helped a few of my friends with that. We've gone out to thrift stores and gone shopping and just figured out stuff that they look awesome in, because everybody looks good in different things. Everyone's body is a little bit different. And we will talk about that in a little bit. But reach out to a friend if you need a little help. If you are fashion challenged, not everybody is. So someone might be able to help you. Or you can, if you've got my number or whatever, you can reach out to me and maybe we can do a Zoom thing or something. And I can help you figure out stuff.
Oh yeah, no, people always get so annoyed by I'm like, "Okay, so what are we dressing like today?" And then I'll send pictures like, "Okay, what do you think of this?" And everyone's just like, "Oh, I don't really think about what I'm wearing." I'm like, "Well, I just overthink it, apparently."
I think you enjoy it is what you do, not overthinking, but just having fun with it. I love it. So the other thing that I really got out of this podcast was she talked about, as women, we have so much on our plates. We are doing multiple things a day. Whatever we do, we're not just one thing. We are doing multiple things. And that so many times we're so busy doing everything that we forget to just be us. And thinking about the way we want to dress to be who we want to be, it takes time and it takes some intentionality. And it takes probably some deep breaths in front of your closet. But taking that time to just be who you are, be who you want to be. That has really helped me a lot. Just kind of getting out of my own head and going, I can wear whatever the heck I want. Who cares?
Yeah.
And then don't dress to hide your body. Be the main character of your life. So my friend Kelly that I was telling you about, I actually dropped off a bunch of clothes to her because I realized that I was hiding behind all of them. And that really felt sucky. Like, I don't want to hide. I have a lot to share. I have a lot to show. And so she posted this picture about being the main character of your life. And I love that because you can use your clothes to do that. Christy, you obviously do. And all of us can do that because, man, it's our life. We should wear what we want, even if it's homeless chic. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the main character is homeless, you know?
Maybe.
It's a redemption story.
There you go. Your arc is just
the hiding in clothes thing is real. You know, and part of that is a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
And like the armor thing. But yeah, I think of that show. Did you ever watch that show, What Not to Wear?
Yes.
Clinton and what was her name?
Clinton and Stacy. Yes.
Clinton and Stacy. Color pattern, texture, shine. I still think about every time I'm putting an outfit together. Never done me wrong. But they found a lot of people who were kind of hiding inside of their clothes. And there's, you know, some trauma victim type stuff happening there. And there's, you know, like there's a lot of things that can drive that behavior. And that's not a wardrobe issue. It's a mental issue. That's a hard one to break out of, you know, hiding in clothes versus, you know, rocking clothes the way that they really tried to push people to do on that show.
For sure. It really is a mental shift.
Yeah. And it's not, I know that like a lot of people think I just like dressing up, I think what it is, but it's so for me, it's really difficult. And like I said, Brian gets annoyed with me, but it's just like, I can't, like body dysmorphia is so real. And I'm not saying that it's that I have my body's that crazy or I've gained a bunch of weight or anything like that. But it's just, you look in the mirror and you are so hard on yourself and it doesn't matter how big or small you are. If you're too skinny, if you're too fat, if you're too whatever, like you will find flaws with what you're wearing. And I just have to kind of just like, no, you look great. You're going out, walking out the door. And that's what I have to do because I will have a meltdown in my closet.
Oh, yeah. You are not alone in that. You are not alone. That kind of really takes me to that next point of style takes curiosity and passion. So yeah, why am I having a meltdown in my closet? What's really going on with me right now? Is it about my clothes or is there something else going on? And instead of shaming yourself and going, oh my gosh, I gained 5 pounds and now I can't wear the jeans I wanted to wear today, coming to yourself with curiosity and going, okay, so you gained 5 pounds. What are we going to do now? We're not going to wear those. I bet there's something else we can wear. And then just, man, being kind to yourself. That's not always easy to do, but it is so important because we're never going to be perfect and we got to just meet ourselves where we're at. And then the other thing that I have been learning on my own, probably the last 6 months or so, is don't be afraid to evolve your style. I realized one thing for myself that I really love to wear like old rock band t-shirts. Like I love them. I didn't realize I got a couple of them from a thrift store and I was like, oh, this is me. Like this is the way I like to dress. I like to wear these. And so I've slowly gotten more and more and like, gosh, I feel better when I wear these. I feel a little more like fun. I feel like I can be a little more free. I feel like I can be more me because I'm dressing like me. I'm dressing the way that I want to be. I want to be free. I run my own business because I don't want to work for someone else. I want to be free to do my own thing. And I feel like that shows the world that a little bit more, that I'm not taking my life so seriously. I'm going to have fun. Yesterday, I wore an awesome t-shirt we did my son's 14th birthday party. And it's this one I found at a thrift store and it has a picture of a wiener dog. And it says, has anyone seen my wiener? And it's
I love stuff like that, man.
It's just like, it's this old vintage shirt. And all the teenage boys were like, oh my gosh, that's the most awesome shirt. And it was so fun. And I was like, this is me. Weird, quirky, a little vintage. Yes. And I felt so great. And then, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I could see you leaning hard into like like a Fleetwood Mac kind of style. Like, you know, have you seen those like band t-shirts where they like replace the sleeves with like flow? I have to send you the link for these shirts. They're so cool. They're like band t-shirts, but like the sleeves are like these flowy like fabric. I think Ashe. I think all of you guys.
I wanted to do. I saw like band shirts like that, but what they did was they cut the band shirt and they made like crochet appliques down the side, and I was like, wait a second, this is an untapped market that I could absolutely do.
Did you send that to me?
I love it.
No, I don't. We just probably like it fell in our algorithm or something. But I like literally have it on my Pinterest as like a whole board of all of these band shirts with all these different like cool crochet side things.
Oh, I want to see those. That sounds super cool.
I can pull a picture.
I love it. All right, I'll keep talking until you find your picture. So the other thing is that everything that you put on your body tells a story. And that was kind of what I was thinking yesterday with wearing my ridiculous t-shirt is like, I want to tell a story that I like to have fun, that I'm not going to take my life too seriously. Maybe you're telling the story of I have shit to do and I'm going to go do it. Maybe you're telling the story of I'm homeless, but I don't want to look like it. Whatever it is, man. And then I love the idea. So kind of going back to the idea of getting really busy at doing and not being, but the idea of be who you want to be, take action and dress the way you want to act. And then guess what? You're probably going to have that confidence that you've been wanting, but it takes being the person first and then doing it. And then the feeling good happens. But you really, anxiety lives in the waiting and the, oh, maybe I should do this, or, oh, I don't want to wear that. Somebody might look at me funny. There's a lot of anxiety in that. But when you take a step and you do it, the anxiety usually is gone in an instant. And so I love just taking that step of courage, like, yeah, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. And if my 16-year-old wants to tell me I look like a lesbian, that's fine. All right. So
at least you're a housed lesbian.
It's true. I am not homeless. I am so grateful for that.
Right.
Oh my gosh. All right. So on my screen, I can't see you guys, so feel free to interject anytime. Sure. But we're going to talk about, so now how to dress for your body shape. And I put on here, know the rules so you can break them. So I'm going to be sharing like how you can figure out your body shape, what to wear that is the most, I hate the word flattering because we're not trying to flatten ourselves. We're trying to look our best. We're trying to look balanced. We're trying to feel really good. But with all these rules here, screw them. There really are no rules. You can wear white after Labor Day, whatever you want to do. But these are just some ideas for what you can do. So talking about finding your body shape to figure out maybe what fits you best, what makes you feel really good. So there is a really particular way that you can do that. And it's really easy. And basically it's just you can take measurements or you can just look in a mirror, and you usually can tell by just looking in a mirror what body shape you are. But basically you are going to be measuring or looking at your shoulders, your waist. And when I say waist, like you want to bend, and where that bend is, that's your natural waist. So you would measure yourself there and then measure your hips. And so from those three measurements, you can figure out what your body shape is. So you are an hourglass, which is like the epitome of femininity. If your hips and your shoulders are the same width, and then your waist is quite a bit smaller, you have a defined waist, that usually means you're an hourglass. Pear or triangle, which is me. Your hips are the widest part of your body. And then you have a defined waist. So it goes hips widest, shoulders second, waist third. Inverted triangle, that's usually ladies that are more on the athletic side. And so their shoulders would be the widest part of their body, followed by their waist, and then their hips are the smallest. And then an apple or a circle would be that your waist is the widest part of your body, followed by your hips and then your shoulders. And then rectangle, which is what they make basically every dress form out of. So if you are a rectangle, congratulations. You pretty much can wear anything, which is awesome, but you are equal the whole way down. I mean, there are some downsides to that because you don't have a whole lot of necessarily definition from one to another, but that's where clothes come in because you can make the definition yourself. All right, so we are going to, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to get onto my other screen. Oh, will you ladies remind? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And then I'm going to add, I'm going to add another one. So share screen. Sorry, excuse my retardation while I
We've got about 5 more minutes, Michelle.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, thank you. So then we're going to go real quick with body shape. So hourglass. How are you going to shape hourglass? I think I'm basically just going to talk about the strengths that you've got. So with hourglass, your strength is your curves. So play them up. You can do things that highlight your waist, do things that highlight your hips. A V-neck is really great. A wrap dress, something that really shows off your waist, is a fantastic way to show off what you got going on. Next is a pear or a triangle. Your strength is your waist. So again, you want to show that off. I really like to wear pants that are more of like a flare so that I've got a little more forgiving, so that my hips and the end of my pants are kind of the same. So I'm not necessarily showing off the wideness of my hips, but it's a little bit more balanced.
Well, your eyes are drawn to the narrowest part. So it makes
exactly
more hourglass shaped. Yes.
100%. Yeah. And then you can do that too by doing a horizontal line at your shoulders or around your chest. So it kind of makes you look that you're a little bit broader up top, and it makes you a little bit more balanced. And then inverted triangle. So your strength here are your hips and your waist. So do things to accentuate those. You can do that by wearing vertical stripes on top. So it kind of makes your shoulders look a little bit smaller. Also wearing sleeves is a good way to do that. And then wear maybe a wide belt or wide leg pants, and that draws the attention more toward your hips and your waist. You can even do things to give yourself more of a waist too with the wide leg belt, and you can give yourself a bit of an hourglass effect. And then the apple or the circle, your strengths are your arms and your legs. So show those puppies off. So a lot of gals will wear kind of a shorter skirt, maybe shorts, tank tops, or something that maybe with a mesh sleeve that more shows your arms. Empire waists are really fantastic if you've got a bit of a tummy that you're like, I'm not showing that thing off. Empire waists are really, really forgiving. And then for the apple shape, a slim or a skinny pant are a really good way to really show off your legs and also de-emphasize what you don't want to be showing off. And then rectangle. So rectangle is kind of choose your own adventure, because you can decide what part of your body you would like to accentuate. So straight leg pants are definitely best for this body shape. If you want to accentuate your waist, then man, a really cool wide belt would be awesome. Asymmetric styles are a really cool way to make to show off what you've got going on. And they really help to kind of break up the rectangle that you may have. And let's see, where'd it go? Sorry, I'm gonna go back to it real quick. And really for this, so all of the things that I've said with all the other body shapes with rectangle, you can do that because you are choosing what you want to do. So that is the basics of it. Pull that off. I hope that was helpful to give you some ideas of how to dress your body wherever you're at. And one thing that I have personally found too that has really helped me with feeling more comfortable in my own body is lifting weights. For women, especially over 40, but women of any age, lifting heavy things helps a lot. It doesn't make us get bigger. It makes our body more shapely. And that is always a good thing. So I am a big proponent of lifting weights for gals. I don't love running. I do not love anything cardio, honestly.
Same.
More muscles,
like lifting
more
weights.
calories, more
Running,
muscle, more calories.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My butt has gotten bigger since I started lifting weights, and my pants fit better. So I think that's it.
Michelle, I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
So you other brothers can't deny.
All right. It's Mother's Day on Sunday. Jackie, what do you have for us?
Well, I have just this one video for us to laugh. Don't give your mom this gift, please.
All right.
Oh, geez. Oh.
It's says POV, we found a baby picture of my sister at the thrift store after my grandma donated it.
No.
So they re-gifted it to her for Mother's Day.
That's awesome.
Like, you're not getting rid of it, Grandma.
Thrift store, Jennifer found it. She's like, this is weird. And we were like,
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't even take the picture out. It's She donated it.
Oh no.
we thought that would be great. We were like, wow. That sounds like a great Mother's Day present.
That's amazing.
So thoughtful.
I remember doing it. That's even better.
Oh, no.
Remember, she donated it when we were playing. Remember how I said, let me look at stuff, let me look at stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, so give your mom a nice gift for Mother's Day, like softdisclosure.com.
Yes.
Promo code Mama's Boy. Get yourself a gift box or two and a free bottle of lotion and anything else on the site that you want, 20% off. So definitely check that out. Christy, bring us home with May the 4th be with you. You and Baby Yoda over there. What do you
Baby
got for us?
Yoda.
Oh,
All
Baby
right.
Yoda.
So the first one is just a short video where they dubbed in a new song and it works so well. So look at me adding stuff to the stage.
Look at
the
you.
right way. Look at me. I feel so professional right now, but I probably should start it from the beginning. Hello. Okay.
Is it you? How long is this video?
Wait for it. So good. It's so
cool.
good. Yeah. I have like goosebumps. Why do I have
Such a great
goosebumps?
scene. So good.
Oh God, my phone just switched to a live webcam from a Baywood resort in the UK. What?
All
I
right.
don't even know how to.
Sounds like something to do on your own time.
That's weird. Okay. And then I didn't want to blast everyone's ears, CanCon. Okay, jeez.
He's just looking for something to bitch about.
No, he's just still mad about Baby Yoda, I guess.
Oh, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda.
Well, and then the video, if you wanted to play it as an outro, does feature actual Yoda, not Baby Yoda. But let me.
All right, we will do that. We will play this last video on May the 4th be with you as an outro. Do us a favor, everybody, and please hit the like button. Helps us out quite a bit. And if you're watching and you're on or near Rumble and you haven't dropped into the chat and said hello, just say hello. Just hi, hello. Just a little quick chat, because unique chatters is a metric that also matters for us, and we certainly do appreciate it. Make sure that you head to badlandsmedia.tv/river to start stacking sats today. badlandsmedia.tv/treasure for where to put the sats when you have them, and softdisclosure.com, promo code Mama's Boy. Make sure you get those orders in so that your stuff comes by Mother's Day. It's going to be a great week. We will see you guys back here, same time, same channel next week on Alphas Make Sandwiches. And with that, Miss Christy Skywalker.
All right, volume is at
home.
max, everyone.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
I don't know if I'll regret it though. I'm just kidding.
Penny for your thoughts. I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all on my pants. It's nothing a little music can't help. Rockin', and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling, but the seagulls poke at my head. Not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now. Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come, hook me in the coconut, and they did, and they did, had me going like, nothing I could do but yell when these birds attacked me. When I tried to run, I fell, and then these kids started laughing, and then got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Now run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, 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 jump, and stop. Put me down. I love to groove and boogie. Yeah. Great. Show you some dance moves. No, I don't want you to.
If I had your giant feet out there on the beach, could have outrun those birds.
You're a psycho wiener.
Let me grab my beater.
Stop it, please. Don't hit me. Please. Don't hit me.
Come on, man. Quit that banging.
Hey, what's that stank?
You put a fish in our basket.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I did that.
You owe me an apology.
Just hold your breath and see when the time is right. Birds will back your face. Now run, 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 jump. I can be your backpack while you run. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be your backpack while you climb. Stand on one hand and lift rocks with your special gift. Run, 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 jump. Now breathe. That's good. Like that. Like that. One day I was walking and I found this big log. Then I rolled the log over, and underneath was a tiny little stick. And I was like, that log had a child. Listen, boy, someday when you are older, you could get hit by a boulder. While you're lying there screaming, come help me, please. The seagulls broke your knees. Stop it now.
Yeah, whatever. You're sort of pitchy.
Didn't like it?
Listen, man. I'm not your friend.
Don't fall asleep.
Fall asleep.
Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this video. And a special thank you to all of our advertising partners. Please remember to shift your dollars to support those businesses that support Badlands Media.